Okay, so once again, we'll continue on the building process, building systems, structures for the capacity to build wealth. Okay, this is like the part 4. So if you are just stumbling on this, all you just need to do is to watch the part 1, 2, and 3. And I'm very sure that they will surely bless you. So my name is still remains Okwe Oluwa Oni. So today we'll be looking at standard operating procedure. And the reason why this is very, very important is because most often than not, for those of us that believe in God, and I know that most people that will be watching this video, whether you acknowledge it or not, you believe in God. So most of the time, when um, a breakthrough, let me use the religious language and term now, is about to happen, one of the major issues that serve as a stumbling block for it is the capacity to receive such breakthrough. Okay, so somebody will say, "Do you?" Okay, let me even give this example. I was talking to a fashion guy, and I think I mentioned the story, similar story in part 1, and I was telling the person that, see, if you want to scale, you need to start thinking in terms of process. If you want to achieve what you have never achieved before, if you want to produce what you have never produced before, you need to start thinking in terms of process. So, for instance, now you own a lot of equipment, you run from your home, and you are the only one. What that means is that, and I'm very sure a lot of people that run business that are creating wealth fall into this category. Okay, even I know somebody that does real estate business and is a one-man show, basically, right? And he has, in his own term, genuine reason why he's running a one-man show. He has, I mean, you sometimes by the time you look at what people have shown you, managing people and all of those things, you will realize that sometimes operating as a one-man show just makes perfect sense, right? So so this person, um, in the course of our conversation, I said, see, if you fall sick today, definitely that business is sick. If you go on leave today, definitely that business go on leave. So, and if based on the kind of quality that you are now, which was even what drives us to the decisions that we are making, based on the quality that you are now projecting or you are now working on or you are now producing, how do you scale this quality? Because with quality, quality naturally attracts, and that's why it said that quality product at good price naturally sells itself. So with this quality, how do you scale up? Okay, currently, if you can manage to sew 20 clothes in a week, can you manage to sew 200 clothes in a week by yourself, maintaining that same quality? Okay, so you need to start thinking of scaling. And there are so many ways for someone like you, the natural ways, apprenticeship, people come for apprenticeship or for you to hire. But I said that sustainably, apprenticeship works more. And I gave him a framework that he can use. You know, you train the people, they know how you do your thing. Because even if you hire people, you pay them and you still have to train them on how you do your work. So no matter the experiences that they are coming with, both has its own pros and cons and all of those things. But he went through the route of apprenticeship and started putting people in and gradually he has not increased the volume of what he's doing, but he has free more time up. So, and that was not even in our conversation, right? But ability to free more time up, allow him to now think of good concepts. So now he can't even wait for some of these guys to catch up for him to start rolling out powerful designs, new concepts, and all of those things. So that is the power of creating process, bringing people on board, And I just needed to share that story because it might not be a tailor, it might be a talent manager, a production manager, depending on what form of businesses that you are or trade that you are or not. I remember the story of someone that does a food business to raw food, and the problem has always been problem of theft. People come, they thief, do a whole lot of stuff like that, and so trust was literally zero for that person, and along the line, she just zeroed her mind and see, let me just face my thing by myself. And and we had a conversation. I said, why not put this process in place, put this process in place in such a way that you are still going to be in the heart of the business. So because there are things, just like we mentioned in the previous video, there are things that are your strengths. You stay on it, build on that strength, expand on that strength, be better at that strength. And there are things that are your area of weaknesses that what you do, you bring more people on board in that area of weaknesses. Okay, so let's now look at process. Hopefully tomorrow we'll look at how to develop SOP, but let's look at what is an SOP. So an SOP is the step-by-step instruction that outline the procedure and process that is followed by an individual or an organization when carrying out a task. So my task, okay, let me repeat it again, or you can rewind the video to watch it, okay? An SOP is a step-by-step instruction that outline the procedure and process that is followed by an individual or an organization to carry out a task. So I think that definition is straightforward, okay? So if, for instance, I need to make a call, so what is an SOP, which is the standard operating procedure of making a call? So for us, our SOP can be, the first thing we do is good morning. My name is Okwe Oluwaudi. That can be the SOP. And my SOP can be asking my caller, if it's a cold call, for instance, is this a good time to talk? That can be part of the SOP, okay? So those are the important element of SOP. That is going to be as detailed as that. So that's why you get a call from different call center and everybody sound alike. It's just the voice tone. In fact, sometimes some ladies' voice sounds so much alike that you'll be wondering, how can you be saying you are Miriam? I just spoke to somebody that sounds just like you. It's an SOP. Part of it is that for the quality assurance of this call may be recorded. It's an SOP. It may be recorded, it may not be recorded. They put that caveat there. Sorry, excuse me. So that maybe for one reason or the other, they don't want to release the call. And you are saying, no, you people told me, no, we said we might record. It may be recorded, does not mean that it will be recorded, okay? So an SOP is a very, very powerful tool, okay? So some of the importance of SOP, and we need to run through this morning. Number one, compliance and quality assurance. So it helps you to stick with compliance and also quality assurance. You can almost predict the quality of the output. So it makes success predictable. I remember it was Reverend Sam that said that anytime something happened to you or you achieve whatever you have never achieved before, you document the process in achieving it. That's SOP. So that you can make success predictable. Said nothing just happened. There are principles behind everything that happens. Okay. So number two is consistency. Consistency. So the pace at which success happen is very, very powerful. You just remain consistent. They just say, you guys are just, even if you are changing personnel, but that consistency is there. Number three is training and onboarding. So when people leave, especially a lot of people that didn't have SOP, when this whole jackpot thing happened, most of them suffered for it because there was really no SOP to onboard new guys, way of doing things. So people went with their experiences, people went with their knowledge and all of that. So, and it becomes very, very traumatic for a whole lot of people. Okay. So next is efficiency and productivity. So because there's a way to do it. I was listening to someone yesterday said people fall into error most of the time when they are looking for what is not lost by say they are finding a new way to doing something. No, yes, you can find a faster, cheaper way to do it, but not like you want to re-engineer a whole process. No, SOP help you with efficiency in such a way that you know with 5 people I can get this done, with 10 people I can get this done, with 100 people I can get this done. That is the power of SOP. So and productivity. So you can no you SOP will help you to fish out who is not productive at every point in time. It will help you to fish that person. So there's really no hiding space, okay, for anybody that is not productive. Okay, there's really no hiding place. Okay, so then last but not the least, where we'll be rounding up this video is that it helps you with succession planning. So Mr. B is supposed to succeed Mr. A. Mr. B knows his work. He knows Mr. A's work too. So in case Mr. A is leaving, going on leave, Mr. B can always what? Step into the posts. So that's the power of succession planning. Okay. So my name still remains Okwe Oluwa Oni. So hope this made a lot of sense to you. So like, share, and subscribe. So see you next tomorrow. So we'll be looking at 5 systems and structures that you need to put in place that I believe can help your business and personal life in creating wealth. And how do we create these SOPs? And we'll take it off from there. Okay. Okay, that'll be all for now. Bye.